Okay, with recently making Moonstone pirates and fairies, it's time to go back to the trolls. This is a Firespitter, and he might not be the tallest miniature I've done so far, but I think he's going to be the bulkiest. He's basically a troll with a flamethrower, with a huge, great barrel of fuel on the back, carrying a candle and wearing a candle on his head. That's not dangerous at all. And he's got a little fella behind him being the bellows. All right, so I think this is going to be quite big. I've never seen this. I've never seen this figure in the flesh stroke plastic. So let's see what we get. Oh, he's not that big. I thought he was going to be bigger than that. Oh, but there we go. There he is. Troll with a beard. Don't see that very often. His mate is a lot bigger than I thought he would be. Because if he's a troll and he's a goblin, that's either a very small troll or a very big goblin. Bit of flashing on there, but the flashing on Moonstone figures is easy to deal with. There's the dragon face nozzle of the flamethrower, and there's his barrel affair. Nice big locating lug there. Or is it? What's there? Because that goes in there. Oh, that's where his helmet goes. Right, his helmet fits in that slot. Right, okay, with you. Okay, so that's that. I haven't looked at the stats for him. He's a goblin soldier. Oh, he's not a troll. Okay, so he's not a troll. I take everything I've just said back. He's just a big goblin. He's slow, predictable combat. That's basically before you play your cards, you have to show your opponent the card so they know roughly what you're going to do. 2 goblins walk into a tavern. 2 other target goblins each gain +1 energy and +2 evade stat until the end of the turn if they're within 8 inches. You must choose 2 different targets. And yeah, here's his weapon. 8-inch. Target characters 2x magical damage. That's not bad. Yeah, so, all right, smaller than I thought he was going to be, but that's because he's not a troll. All right, the customary bath time then, for them, not me, and I'll come back with them assembled. Right, well, I've cracked right on, as you can see. What I've done for both figures is what I do with my goblins and trolls now, which is over the white primer, put on a coat of Plaguebearer Flesh contrast paint, and then Mantis Warrior Green contrast paint, because I really like how that turns out. What I've got to decide now is colour schemes. What colour are bellows? Are they metallic with some sort of creamy membrane? What colour are their clothes? The artwork on the box has it that the big chap is wearing an awful lot of armour. So yeah, it does look sort of like a knight's armour that's been adapted with some sort of padding either side. So yeah, I've got to decide on colour schemes. And the only other thing is rather dull. Yeah, my go-to tan, Tomb King tan from Army Painter. I'll be using contrast paints, brown ones then there, all right, with metal banding and ropes. So yeah, that's not exactly the most exciting part of the build, but I'll come back with more colours on and show you what I'm thinking. Okay, so that's the metallics on, and I've put some Carisborg Crimson along his bottom lip, just make that stand out a bit. And you can see I've picked his eyes out in a light blue. There's no way I'm going to try and put pupils in them. I'm happy with that. That's how I do my trolls in Games Workshop and my goblins. So I'm tying the 2 worlds together. And as you can see, I've picked out the strap-ins and the padding that he's got in white, because again I'm going to be using contrast paints, and his flamethrower is in brown, ready for some gold. And little chap there, ditto with the eyes, and he's not far. Oh no, he didn't snap, he's just moved on the blue tack. So yeah, I've just got to finish off the barrel and find the hose. I seem to have lost the hose, so I think I'll return when everything's finished. Got to excuse the cat if you can hear him. He's decided now to tell me that he wants feeding. Hear him? So it's been tricky painting the candles to make them look like candles. I painted them in ivory, washed them with Seraphim sepia, and dry brushed again with ivory, but they still don't look like waxy candles to me. The flames I've picked out in white. I'm going to be doing those in clear paints. I am being distracted right now. Did I say before, the shoulder pads I've done in a luxurious red, which I made sure was different to the red for his lower section. Picked out his beard, but I think that might have to be a bit darker. And I'm thinking about putting pupils on the eyes now. So he's nearly done. The good news is I found the hose, so I'm in the middle of painting that. Chummy here, I think I'm going to put pupils in on his eyes, and then the excitement that is the barrel is nearly finished. Okay, so yeah, I think I'll come back one last time with them based and positioned and glued in and everything. I'm not looking forward to trying to get the hose pipe to line up, but I'll come back once that's all done. Final video before the end. Still haven't done anything about his beard. The flames I painted yellow contrast, and then just dab some orange contrast at the bottom. There is no way I'm going to attempt moody lighting effects as seen on the box. Small niggle is the guy. I should have really put him, well, actually, you'll see there, he's barely got enough space to go further along, but it's not easy on the base that size to actually get him to do that, and especially not that. So what I've done is, he's there, and the last thing I've got to do is connect up the hose. I've got him kind of like behind him, peering round, but I think that's quite nifty. You know, he doesn't want to get in the line of fire. So I'm glad I haven't put the pupils in, because I'm going to have the pupils, you know, down in the bottom there, looking this way, like he's peering around his master. Okay, and I've got to put his pupils in as well. You can see I've done the base, so I've just got to put some grass on there and that. Yeah, I will come back with them done. And there he is done. Again, an awful lot of fun to do, an awful lot of character in these characters. Really, really smart. But I am stopping now doing the goblins. I have got another lot on my way, some more tree folk. So stay tuned for some Ent action from me pretty soon.